We definitely are live. And then, what about your message? What do you have for messages? No?
No? For this?
What's that one say?
For previous tournaments?
No.
Will the action will begin shortly? What would you like?
How about hockey night at PISA will begin shortly?
Ooh.
Yes.
Is that a creative, catchy?
Can I just... Nope. Just kidding.
You guys ready to do a shooting drill or what?
Yes, coach.
Of course, PISA should be all uppercase.
I hate you. I hate you. Guess what? I went to tech school, right? English wasn't a priority.
How are you feeling?
I question that.
No, I went to Canada.
Where do you feel, this is always a question I like to ask if I'm going to ask it, where do you think your biggest potential for a mistake or bad thing is going to happen? Okay. So, do you have an idea of what that would look like if it goes really bad?
You.
He's in the middle of talking and I just
know what I'm doing.
Oh, I think that will be fine.
because like I think I might miss something.
No.
But then I might miss something.
Don't worry about that. That's fine. Yeah, if you cut them off, you're still getting their audio. Right? So, you know, if it's just suddenly now we're going back over here, then I think that's okay.
Everybody mic up, because I wanted to test this. Who are you?
This isn't ESPN.
Blue Wire, hold on. Who said? Thank you.
What I don't know if,
God knows I won't need that.
I don't know if you guys have time to do this or not, but what would be nice
That's
is
you.
if you could put name tags underneath
Oh
each
my
guy.
God.
Underneath each guy with a talking, so like you could build
And
the
then your
name
mic is over there,
please,
Shawn.
and then you would have to like slide it over
Gray
what he
wire.
is.
Yeah.
That's probably too much work
And,
this time.
Shawn,
I
does Mason
want to do
bother?
that in the future. That's part of the graphical stuff.
There's not much
I get like 30 minutes later, there's some point to play with it.
When we go to
Keep an eye out.
yeah, let's do that.
Chris, they're going to finish the drill.
That's a good idea.
Everybody keep talking.
All right, I'm out of here, guys. Have a good show.
Bye-bye.
Joe, we're all counting on you. And if there's number changes, bring them over.
Peter Dawson. Yes,
In our hearts or in our program? Or both.
both. Most importantly, in his own head.
Peter is number one. You got that?
And Greg Monska is probably not 67, but I'll find that out.
Greg Monska has a green helmet.
He does have a green helmet.
Jaroszewski, whatever is on Peter.
Who?
Jarakowski? Cole Jarakowski?
No, Jaroszewski.
Oh, Cole Jarowski. But okay.
Well, why does it say Jaroszewski?
Because
I remember Jaroszewski.
the Polish are mean people.
All right, he's not here anymore.
Hold on, let's also line you guys up here.
When I
Because
see you next, it'll be at Waxy.
I didn't hear any of that.
When I see you next, it'll be at Waxy.
Well, yeah, he
Waxy
said
O'Connor. Yes. And then you and me are gonna share a hotel room.
Does that mean I get my own?
Isn't that what you want?
Yes.
Website.
See, that's why I don't like that ladder. It moves.
Yeah, you know what I don't
Don't tell him more things. It's great, Joey. Joey, it's great. Safety, there's no safety in ladders. Ladder safeties don't fall. Biggest question I never asked you. How many bags did you bring?
But he
Good
didn't
job.
do-
You bring me one, like, oh, little bit, and we walk away.
Yeah. Hey, Justin, that small bag like this?
Yeah, they all fit in there, don't worry about it. You laugh, but like, that's the first 6 months of me working with you.
Or Corchesky.
All right.
Joe,
Joey,
you know Eddie's last name?
Eddie,
Is it Corshane or Corchesney? Do you
I
know?
would say Corchesny. I don't know.
just say the Eagle.
Eddie the Eagle?
Eddie the Eagle. Points, everyone knows that name. Oh yeah, that's right.
So you would.
I was gonna say Ed Belford, but all right, yeah, that's right.
Ed Belford. That's right.
All right, so who wants to look into that camera? You're gonna take a step to like the. There you go. And Dean, you're gonna really highlight how short you are. Look at that. You're gonna like Shawn more and more.
Listen, if you've ever been to a game where you've seen Darren Pang, he stands on something because he's so good.
Well, yeah, then
Darren
Darren
Pang.
Pang and like when the NHL goalie switched gear and like it looked like kid shin pad and like big goalie. I'm like the shoulder.
So you want me to like do something?
I want you to look in that camera. Cause like pretend you're gonna talk to that camera, like you're gonna
What
turn.
do you want, Justin? You're
I
in the
want you
way.
to turn and look at the camera.
I don't want to turn,
I know,
Justin. I take
I
up too
know.
much
I'm the
screen
worst
time.
person ever, and I'm just even gonna zoom it after. Cause I don't. Well, we don't like your face either, but it's one of those necessary evils. Oh, look at that!
Nice.
Pretty.
Boom. So you're gonna turn and look that way.
But I feel like I'm like.
You're not.
Why don't we move over this?
Okay, if we do that, then I have to reset the whole
More
camera.
sense.
Then I have to reset the camera because I just zoomed you guys out. Here we go.
Why are you so?
I'm the worst person in the world.
Why are you so fucking?
The Avril Lavigne asked the same question. Because I don't want to be in the camera. I'm not. My job is not to be in the camera. You're gonna. It's like
Shit.
I'm gonna sit over here.
you're gonna sit because like there you are.
Where?
It's like we're gonna save. There you are, right there. You can say hi to the camera.
Oh, you know, maybe I will sit on the ladder. My feet dangling.
Well, because then here's my camera. Why you gotta go and make things so complicated?
Well, if you don't
I see the way you're. Oh, sugar, honey, iced tea.
I already fucking know you pretty well anyway.
You were not my first concussion. Rob was.
Why would I be your first?
No, my coach. Were you the coach who gave me my first concussion? No, Rob was.
No, I don't. I haven't done that to any players.
Am I out of the way?
Yes. I'm not, but at this point.
Stare at my worst fear. Thanks. I'm right by a ladder. Is it like a baby gate?
Think about it, just like you can just dangle your feet over and anything goes wrong, you just struggle up.
Last season they won. Oh, I am a BP. I'm confused. Stop it. So the Ooze were fired.
I thought there was a defending king.
They
Maybe
could
they
be.
are the top four that ended.
Yeah. So they won the.
Ooze won, yes.
They did win at 5-5. Okay, good news.
Everybody talk?
I Justin, you bring
Shawn? Shawn?
Yeah. Hi. What's going
Cool.
Marmosets 3-7. each team played a game last season. Well, I guess we can go into the Marmosets a little bit.
I know the Marmosets, they struggled with attendance last season. They ended the season the same way they began it. They had to forfeit the first game of last season, last game of the season.
Oh, so why don't I'll kick it to you, and I'll just say, because I'm not aware of all that.
Okay.
Unless I didn't read the notes, which is very possible, because I didn't. I could say last season, you know, we talked about the Ooze, they won, they were 5-5. Marmosets, however, 10th out of 11, 3-7, and they had a few problems that they were concerned about. Home.
Yeah.
And then we could say finish with each team has played one regular season game already. The Marmosets beating the North Stars 11-7, Ooze 6-4 winners over the Deacons. Just over the roster, so maybe just say Kelsey's out, 5 goals. This guy had 5 points. Both teams just Rose is big. Rose had 26 points. I think 3 talking points and then it's just going.
Right. Essentially just recaps the show again. So you'll talk about
Yeah,
mention their struggles last season with attendance.
and then we can talk about, like I could say.
Hey, do you have Kirsten's number?
No? That's
Here.
what I asked.
You ready?
Just give her mine so that she can text me.
I don't have hers. Well, I do, but I don't have her texting. Here.
Oh, you're fucking.
860.
Hold on. I just want to remember, Shawn.
Yeah, I wrote your name. Just a stupid question. Do I talk to you or talk to the
Well, I kind of do this. I kind of just like look at the camera, like you're paying attention to the people.
Yeah.
And then like we're talking to each other.
Okay.
I don't know. I kind of just.
Just means whatever feels natural.
860.
You're killing me here.
I'm trying.
860.
940.
Yep.
9178. And just let her know that you're Dean. All right, everybody. Okay, look.
What's her name?
Kirsten.
As the Rock would say.
Yes. So we're starting, after I say go, we're starting on that camera.
Go. It's go time? Are you scared of me?
Not yet. We're starting with this camera. And then
John Cody.
Oh.
and then you make the call if it's interesting to cut to my camera.
Who's that 5 seasons?
Rose.
Cody.
Yeah, I'd say 5 years because original number. So we could talk about that when we're talking about players, and you could throw that in.
Yeah, I'll throw it in when I talk about the Monsters.
Yeah, so I could talk about each team had a game. The Ooze won their first over the Deacons, 6-4. Tyler Waters in that game, 4 goals. Scott Delahanty, 5 points, but he's not going to be here tonight. The team's also without Jeff Rose, a couple key guys missing. And the Marmosets were also successful in their opening performance. So check out what the Marmosets. Hey, you ready?
I'm ready when you are.
I don't know if I'm ready, but we'll try it.
All right, here we go, everybody.
After the horn.
All right, we all ready?
Are we going live? Wait, is this live?
We've been live.
Seriously?
Wait a minute. I hope my voice hasn't been on talking.
So this has all been...
No, not all.
Please don't shoot and miss and put me.
Here we go, everybody.
Hello and welcome to Hockey Time on Memory the Video Productions.
On the wing, centering pass, backhand score! There it is!
Go in, Scooter with it, sends it across for Kane, and it's in the net, and they have a power play goal!
The other point, big shot, right on, and the glove hit. Neal having words with Campbell, and now Mario steps in there, and now all chaos breaks loose.
Bases to center right, where is Bob by his teammates from Lemonster?
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Hockey Night in Plainville, brought to you by Memory the Video Productions. My name is Dean Cornelio. I'm joined tonight by Shawn Francis for tonight's E1 roller and the Marmosets. Now, these teams are both playing one game so far. The Ooze won their first one by a score 6-4 over the Demon Deacons. Tyler Waters scored for the Ooze. Scott Delahanty 5 points, 4 assists and a goal. Not going to be good tonight. Neither is one of their snipers, Jeff Rose, with 6 points last season, Shawn. So the Ooze are definitely without a couple of key players. Marmosets also on their first team though as well. So they're going to be locked in really loaded to play these other teams.
Well, that's right, Jim. Marmosets coming off a strong performance with 11-7 over Peter North Squad. Now, last season, the Marmosets Stompers were behind that they had a lackluster team to show up to their game. Now, they had to end the begin the season with consistency to take them to the playoffs. Now, they've addressed those concerns this year by newcomers like young Chris Atkinson. Also, coming back to the original squad, Shawn Cody, after 5 years out, is back with Marmosets. Interestingly enough, his first inaugural season, the Marmosets having to win the championship that year over none other than the Ooze.
Interesting stuff, and you're right, they struggled last season. They finished 10-11 teams. The Ooze, on the other hand, a different story. They weren't much better in the regular season, 5-5 average. That 5-5 record, though, put them in 4th place, top 6 make the playoffs. And somehow they took off from there. They would go on to win their first round game against the Majestic Unicorn. They beat the top seed, the Dinosaurs. They made it to the finals to play the Ooze Cannons. They won those 2 games. A 5-5 record won the title last season. So great run. They're just trying to continue where they left off. So both teams won their first game. It should be a good one here. We mentioned both teams. We're looking forward to this one. 2-1 action. The Marmosets come back and keep their rebuilding campaign going and beat that team 5 years ago that you were talking about. Or is the Ooze going to continue their ways after, winning the playoffs and now starting 1-0? Opening face-off is coming up next. Ooze and Marmosets. We'll be back in a moment with the opening face-off. We are back and about to get underway here for Plainville Indoor Sports Arena for tonight's action. And saw Joey Delgado trying to get his team together. And the Marmosets, they'll be wearing the yellow tonight. And Ooze wearing the green. They have another player step on. So it'll be Camilla on the face-off for the Marmosets, and he wins it back. That's 21. Curtis Delahanty. Delahanty. Tried to leave the shot off the feed for 42 Shane Moore. Couldn't get it away. And possible opportunity here for Morse. Good play out the defense. Smart use of the wall there by D. Camilla. He had 5 points in that first game. We were talking about the Marmosets' first win there, Shawn. He was one of the ones that spearheaded that victory.
By the goaltender Dave Peters of the Ooze. Peters won the goaltending trophy last season. So, 4
He faced a lot of shots too.
Last year, 81%. So he was up there. He was up there. Allowed about 7 games last season. So they can get that number down a little bit. It's certainly up there overall record, which, as we spoke of, he's not as good as they would have been. But he can't really goaltend when players aren't showing up.
Joey Delgado, wearing 17. And that shot right on. Long range drive. Peters saved. That's Mark Lafayette. He's an ex-Marmoset player, Lafayette. 27 in green. Sends it across. He nearly had an end right there.
Lafayette, well known for his ability to bring the ball up. He's very good in transition.
There's a shot goes wide. That's Tyler Waters. He's wearing 25 tonight. Again, we mentioned him in the open at 4 goals.
Absolutely. If Jeff Rose out, team, they're going to need Tyler Waters to come up big tonight.
Absolutely. The players that need to step up. Delgado anticipated that one nicely, but good play by number 21, Delahanty. Delahanty's got some room, takes the shot. Saved by Marlowe. Stuff it in short by Delahanty. Here's another try. Marlowe comes down smart at the top of the crease. Cuts off the angle. Lafayette. Lafayette, a pass to himself. Expecting to maybe put some numbers, and he does just as I say that he scores. A quick snipe by Lafayette, and he gives the Ooze the early 1-0 lead there, and eventually backed off of that. Made it easy for Lafayette.
Absolutely, Dean. As I said, he's very good in transition. He's deceptively quick, and he's been around a long time, so he knows what he's doing.
We're going to point out the defenseman, that was Joey Delgado. So, I don't know about that Delgado guy, but normally reliable on defense, and he's going to have to check himself on that bench over there after kind of being at fault in that first goal.
Maybe important to note, Dean, Delgado is a part-time player. He's going to benefit that.
Part-time player for this team, full-timer for about 8 others. But hey, he only runs about 16, so you know, including Deadcock. Where there's the slapper right on. Again, a good stop by Peters. The shot by number 9, Deacon. Allies squad and D-roller, but now there's an F-deck hockey team called the Sleepless Allies, captained by yours truly, the captain of MVP Productions.
Oh, really?
Absolutely. Nice pass. That's weird side. Now there's Delahanty there, so we're going to have to check who 21 is because
He just showed up. That's Scoot, he just showed up. Scoot to latecomer, he just showed.
So it looks like Scott Delahanty is a late arrival. So we mentioned he's out. That was our. Must have been running late thanks to that I-84 traffic, which can be a nightmare.
That's an important addition for the Ooze. I'll tell you, with Jeff Rose out, as I said, they're looking for the place to step up. The brothers, both of them, could be big tonight.
Pass across and football by Waters. Waters from Delahanty. It was a great pass, good feed, good look, and he got behind the defense and he was easy from there.
And right on cue, Delahanty stepping on big as soon as he gets there.
I like this so far. So on 2 things we've called them, they've delivered for us. So I'm a fan of the Ooze right now tonight. But I don't think Delgado would like to hear that.
Well, they are coming in for the confidence champion.
Here's a chance. Backhander. That was John Cody, the gentleman you mentioned, returning to the team for the first time in this century. Waters. Backhander. The return pass. Broken up. Got some trouble. It's an ultimate friend, Peter Dalton. Not one of those newcomers wearing number 1, the yellow.
That's been the defense here.
just over 5.5 to go, first period. Cornelio, Shawn Francis will be here. He won roller hockey. That's two of the winter season for the Marmosets. Another great. And it's fuck you. So as we come back here, you know, as you just mentioned, I think you saw the 2 goals here by the Ooze. Clearly defensive breakdown, but they don't throw that out. This Ooze team is on high and one trying to in a row. This could not be close.
You're right about that. Right on through. Hamilton comes in and picks up a goal right off the bat. It's not there. Almost got 2 shot right on goal again.
And the goal in on the goaltender Mumlo, Mumlo on that one, and again, face-offs in the zone. They're going to continue to use them. They're really controlling off the draw there. So that one, though, won by Marmosets. Oh, and a good shot, short side. Blocker saved by Dave Peters. The other way, shot was good. Slumber taken number 8. So 8 will get credit with a goal. Unfortunately, with the number changes and it being the first 3 games of the season, they don't have their numbers necessarily set. So we don't always know who the person is that might have scored.
Whoever he is, Dean, I'm sure.
That's a nice shot. That was a great slide shot. So Marmosets is trying to make up for the defensive miscue on Ooze for his goal. Nice pass. Shot on. Peters to stop. Gambino took that shot, number 27, coming on the right wing side. Again, it's a hit to Gambino. The defense came back there at 23. Points falling for it. Pass up, winding, slapping. Didn't get through, and now gloved by Peters. Marmosets are an E1 for the 3rd straight season. They came down from D2 after pulling 10 campaigns. Perfect season, not the way they were actually perfect. As that shot goes by, they were actually playing in a level above this, and they're still struggling record-wise.
Well, again, a lot of those struggles are through the attendance problems that they were having. That around throughout the season.
That one was blocked.
That's right, Monska. Monska.
That's Monska. So Monska wearing 42 instead of 67. Monska is back on the bench right now. We will get that goal score for you by the end of this one. The first goal scorer for the Marmosets, and that is a whistle. So, as you were talking about the Marmosets, I think it's kind of ironic at times, and not to bring up Joey Delgado or Squad, however, his allies team has sometimes had some issues with the teams, and now he's joining the Marmosets team. They've had issues with the tenants, so this might be Joey Delgado is the common thread here with these issues. So I don't know, Shawn. We're gonna have to see if that's the case. high off the boards.
On the 7th night, that might be your last broadcast game.
It may be, but you know that's a good point. 2-0 down low, and they score late passing play. And again, it was the same two that hooked up on the last Ooze goal, but defensive breakdown. I think I've said that 3 times so far. Usually 3-1. Again, the second of the night for Tyler Waters. And that's 6 goals for Cornelio and a couple assists for Steph. So, again,
Tyler Waters picking up right where he left off last game. Coming up big for the Ooze yet again. And too, Steph quite the assist man.
yeah, 1 and 6 so far. I'm going to say 15 by Phil Gambino. So with this offensive explosion by a couple of these guys, do we ask the question, who needs Jeff Rose anyway? Just, I'm sure when Jeff comes back, this Ooze team is only more lethal. Nice pass back, good ball control. Gambino will skate it out on the left wing wall. Shot over the net. We're down to just over a minute and a half to go here in the first period. Here's the shot. One he knows. He used that. Like say that. Caouette built spring. He had a silver armor. So those other guys can step up and take gaps.
And they're certainly just as leadership tonight.
And you know, down play right in front of us. The more you know, very good net hockey player. Pass up on the wall. Centered. And poked away by Peters before Peter Dalton could get a stick on it. 30 seconds to play the game.
I got behind.
Man in front, running down the middle. Good job. I got it high with the stick. Very well could have been another goal. We're just going to fill the clock now as time to run out in this period. We have some clarification on the numbers. Kurt wearing 21 tonight. Scott wearing 15. So but as we look back at that first period, it's something that kind of harped on. That's been the story of it. While the Ooze have certainly turned it around, been on a winning streak, I can't argue that the Marmosets have made it easy defensively.
Well, absolutely. It's hard to put any of the blame on Casey Mumblo for the Marmosets. Playing actually pretty well in goaltending. I was facing a barrage there, had a couple good saves. But when you're that wide open, some of these passes, defensively, they're just breaking down on the Ooze.
Shots were 16-12 in the first period. 16 shots. You can't have 50 shots this game. You cannot have any roller hockey games. So they need to shore up their defensive end of things and then hope that that leads to some offense going into period 2, which we're about to get underway now, so we're going to take it back to that as the second period face-off is about to get underway. In tonight's game, sponsored by Dude Light for disposable light products, manufactured by Dude Products, personal care brand based in Chicago. Dude Light's featured on Fresh Make early this year as they secured a deal with billionaire Mark Cuban. Dude Light, saving the world one dude. That was a former favorite of one of our other cameraman, Alex Gerber, who's out there somewhere, I'm sure, watching as a proud member of MVP Productions at one point in his young career. Again, Marmosets in yellow, Ooze in the green, leading 3-1. Good play there on the defense and a nice outlet for Cody. John cutting down the other way, he for himself. Cody on that one had a questionable decision because he had Mike Cameron coming down the right wing side, following for the pass.
That's why he took some nice handles there. A nice outlet right there would have left a wide open net.
So, Camilla and Cody the forward unit. 4 from Marmosets. Flipped over that. Kinstry, 97. Over to 21. Curtis Callahan.
Defensive play there by Mike Hammond. Hooked that up.
And picked up by the Marmosets. Could be a 3-man rush if they hustle. But slow it up now. Good patience. Delgado goes D to D. Sound shot goes wide by Hamilton. Coming up, Delgado flips it towards the net. He saw big guy Cody there. Couldn't get it past the defense though. Kinstry in the way. Here's a pass across. Probably should have taken that shot for the Ooze. But fish 25, how it was. Here's Delgado. Waters coming into the wing, comes back in idea, trying to drop it to 27 Lafayette, who we talked about in that first period. On both sides of the ball. Oh, nice stop there by Mublow. Play behind the net. Up the board. Ooze catch a break there on the pass that went right through center. Good patience by Lafayette. Just slow it up. And a great look there. Balls it. He had an assist in the opener. That's Monska. Number 23. I think that's Mula. And there's a shot in the goal on the other end. But what I was going to say, the back of his shirt says incognito. Kind of funny. So it looks like the goal here, the credit is Shawn Morse. That's what Mumbo might be. So Morse with his first game, Ooze taking a 4-1 lead. Shawn, not the way the Marmosets team started.
That's not a good words.
Kind of on cue again there, Shawn, but not the way they needed to be on cue. 2 goals in 20 seconds by Mr. Morse. And that pass came across, not sure who made that pass. Maybe it was Lafayette.
Yes. Yes.
It was Lafayette. So Lafayette will get the assist. Morse Patali 5-1 Ooze. And you can't allow guys that can snipe it open shots in the slot.
Absolutely not. The Marmosets did score 11 goals in that open game, so they do have some potential to score goals in the first. Although you really want to
Well, we mentioned Jim Rose on here for Ooze. Mike Kelsey not here. 5 goals, 8 points in game 1. So an 8-point night for him, and he's not here. So that's a huge difference. So.
keep in mind the Marmosets are also learning on the fly with the addition of 3 new members. So this is still a learning curve early in the season. Let's see if things will get better.
Definitely takes time. Waters. We have delayed penalty on the Ooze. Good ball, yeah. So, first power play of the game for either team. It happened for the Marmosets last season. That's quite a bit for games. Not bad enough. They got one here. They do! Again, on cue.
No, I was about to say it's important that the Marmosets score here to stay in this game.
That was about how they could play. And it was DiCamilla, you just mentioned him earlier, guy who needed to step up. He answered the call there, Shawn. So that was literally 11 seconds into the power play. And it's now a 5-2 game. One blow to save there, and no rebound to be won. So
We seem to have an advantage at getting the face-off too. I think they've gotten a good number of
especially in the offensive zone. Yes. But also, the killer your chances to win games or at least clear the zone. But if Casey can cover those rebounds, there's some second chances now. Granted, some of the passing plays they've had, we've talked about it already. He hasn't had much of a chance on 2-on-1, 2-on-1. But knocked down with a fossilized stick, but played by Marmosets. Oh, great pass. That negated the whistle, and the Marmosets played it like hammer. So the Ooze able to keep possession down low. Waters in front of the net, gets it to him, but get a shot off. Center, backhander. Cody tried to get it back. I think on that one, that was a pass attempt, but a good play on the defense. The Ooze defense has outplayed. Another 5 minutes to go. Second period. Mumble to save, rebound, comes out. Lafayette couldn't gather it in, and the Marmosets the other way. Camilla takes a bouncer. Donato has a turn and fire. It was deflected. Lafayette starts to slow down. Even 3-1 lead. Marmosets take your time, set up what you want to do. Great pass, and then Cody. Got a lot on it, but it's actually you missed the net and the ball goes all the way back up to center. That one deflected off of the defense and over the net. Lafayette got a stick on it.
So again, we'll see what transpires here, but the defensive differences so far.
Well, absolutely, Dean. It was that
Some momentum, at least 5-2. If they can get the next one, that would be huge. Bumble to say there was a block on the other end.
Hard, hard, hard.
Play along near the wall. D to D. Gambino fan on it. That's over to Kowalczyk and 42 Morse. Morse will also shoot it wide. And a good opportunity from the face-off dot. Oscar. Greg got 2 goals, 2 assists. The opener. He's up. Shot for another drive. Post. Quick release, I believe. Lost it, and
Marmosets to his arm. A couple green shirts though. And
Gambino. 2.5 to go. Second period. Dean Cornelio, Shawn Francis with the E1 Roller Hockey for Plainville and Old the second game of the regular season for both teams.
Caouette wanted to show for us behind the camera. We thank him for his hard work.
That's the difficult part. We just have to talk. Callahan, that's the other Callahan. Curtis, 21, not wearing 15. And we got the whistle.
Yeah.
1:52 to go to the senior street. Face off on the Marmoset side of center. Waters wins it again. Face off. You can basically do it like 10-8. Probably 3 out of 4. Noah, Anthony, tries to pass over. Not much help there. Bounces wide, up. The slapper from the line, they score! That's one that Mumbler would want back.
solid shot, but definitely Humble could have saved that probably, which is the right thing. He could have had another shot with that.
I had a throw, but that's the third for Mr. Waters. And the hat trick. We could throw our helmets, but Cody. Nice pass over. He looked inside of Delahanty. Ethan Miller trying to hold him up. The shot is blocked at the defense. Flip pass. Cody. Makes a move. They get the shot off. 1-2.
And I was still wondering at what point conditioning is going to come into this game here. Dean's Marmosets are getting a little winded out there.
Mumbo the same way. And Delgado got one back. Joey, the main guy in front, was playing. And that's in period 2. So, we had the power play goal for the Marmosets. Thinking maybe that'll spur on some offense. Well, Tyler Waters is basically taking over. You look for someone to take over for Jeff Rose, it's been Tyler Waters.
Absolutely. Also, Delahanty's been big. I mean, they're keeping the pressure on the Marmosets, and you can tell that the Marmosets are really struggling defensively to keep up. Both Tyler Waters and Delahanty, as you mentioned before, in the first period, they were big.
And we mentioned in the first period that Casey Mumbo couldn't be faulted for some of those really a lot of nice passes. There were a couple in that second period that you might want.
Absolutely, especially that latest goal there by the Ooze. I mean, glove side save right over the shoulder from a distance, from the blue line, really, and you can tell Mumbo really wanted that one back.
That's one that the team, that's kind of a deflator because if they could get one, or at least they got the latest one at 5-2, it's 3 goals, maybe get a quick one. Now you're at 4 going into the third. One of the people that I think is Marmosets.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Some of his passes have been right on there, and as I said earlier, Lafayette, you can't beat him in transition. He's running the points where he's best. Obviously, his leadership and his experience really come to light tonight.
Now you got to just think they're going to slow. Maybe try and get a few more rushes, but their defense in front of that net, knocking the ball away. Cody's had some good chances to Marmosets. They got a shot.
Well, that's true. I mean, they're really swarming to him whenever he's getting his hand. As you said, he's got nice angles, but he can't quite get that extra move. Ball.
Third period underway. Let's go back to the action. And that shot by Gambino immediately put it to the Whoop. Second period favored the Ooze in terms of shots on goal by a total of 11-8. Period total of 27-20. Not a huge difference in shots, but you wouldn't know the next one.
Well, I think it's a matter of quality shots, so that's the difference.
Good point, good point. So, Marmosets are going to need a quick time here, just to get belief that they can do it. Let's go. Right the board. Ahead. Shot fired wide to the side. Bad save. Rebound came out, but instead clear. Right through the 5 ball. Somehow Gambino plays that one.
I think he popped up there for a second. The ball, I should say.
Gambino, his teammate there, Matt loves it to himself. Back on the defensive side of things too. He'll slow it down. He'll get it back to his feet. But now he's going to take some offense.
That's about to say that. Gambino and the rest of the Marmosets, they think it wants
and Mumbo stayed there. This team had their stop last year. They had 13 points. They missed him. Rose again, not here. This is for Ooze. Chelsea, I mentioned he had 8 points the first game. That nearly was half of the season total from last year. He had 9 goals, 17 points last season. Another good save there by Peters. That'll be brought up to the management here. Rory Derrick and PISA LLC may be doing involuntary drug testing. I can tell the feeling that concern as he plays that. If it happens to him, could have a long-term suspension. That shot was a nice save because that ball bounced right in front of Dave Peters. He was able to glove it without problem.
And Dave Peters showing all he was one of the top goalies in the league last season.
Another person that isn't here, he's one of the team leaders, 18 goals, 18 points last season. But we're talking about each team being allowed key players, but it's been the Ooze who's been able to kind of, shadow the Let's see if Delgado can get involved. He sent that a little too far ahead for himself. He's been a little incognito. Even though the other players wearing the jersey incognito. That shot, nice pass, Steve Waters position perfect. And again, nobody's back here. Good job by Mumble and love it. And I don't know about you, Shawn, but when you have a player on the team that scores 3 goals, and then we just see the last play, he's standing by himself.
Well, as I mentioned earlier, Dean, what kind of conditioning going to come into play? I'm seeing that. I don't know if the problem is just the Marmosets are getting tired, or maybe they're just getting disheartened at the scoreboard. But you're right. I mean, that's not the guy you want to be just standing in front of an open.
If I'm Mumble, I'm going to I don't know what you bounce the Marmosets get it back. Shot right on. Here's the stop. Shot by Caouette. Another good stop. After the second third for himself, he's come back and he's able to do the last.
And in the game, especially.
We're down to just over 7 minutes to go. We're holding. Stay there. Lafayette. Gets it all the way back. And smartly, they leave the player back because then you can send it back that way. And again, possession, save by 1 goal. So you really need to do that 4 goals. If you have nothing, you send it back. You got a player, you would trust back in their defensive zone.
And even with the play back there, I mean, Ooze is still getting plenty of opportunities and plenty of shots. You really wouldn't even know that they're leaving.
Nice pass of beauty, and thought he couldn't turn around and get a shot off. Calling for the pass now, though, was broken up by Shane Morris. Sound goes off with a change. Camilla steps on along with Delgado. Camilla winding fire.
That's not the period.
And if that's going to be the best from that distance, they still have a lot to do. Coming down the left wing board, at the play that one, getting the pass. The Haley boys hooking up. Delgado actually had his main play perfectly on that.
Well, that's a great pass. Honestly, there's not a whole lot they can do. You can't really claim their own defensive breakdown or even goaltending also. I mean, that's just sometimes you just get beat.
Well, there was a man that was in front of the net. However, it was not on number 15. Scott Delgado. So there was a man, maybe he was late into the play, but regardless, it's the Delahanty boys making it a 7-2 contest now, and we have a timeout here by the Marmosets. Is that to calm themselves? Is that to come up with a strategy plan? We have to go all out at this point, and we talked about defensive breakdown. Can't really concern yourself with that now. You got to go full finish.
Absolutely, and I think it's exactly what you just mentioned. I think what you got to tell your guys
side of the ball, he's got to step out of the defensive zone and take it and go up there. He's one guy that needs to turn up his offense because he definitely has these better. Camilla, I'd like to see he's taking his face off and wins that one. Slapper straight ahead. And that was a good shot just to throw him off. And it was right on goal. Peter. That one was a smart play by Waters, at least the intent, but we get the whistle because it hit the partition closest to the Marmosets bench. Delgado, he's got Camilla gets it to him. Camilla, as Delgado goes, Camilla shoots. Good work, good passing play there between Delgado and Camilla. Got it in there. Try to put it by the D. Second attempt he does. Backhander. Bucket shot to stop. Mumbo was able to make the save. Now again, Delgado and Camilla. Joey, we noticed he was on D. Now he's taking some shots on opportunities offensively. Put it wide. With D. Camilla in front of the net. Trying to create some havoc. Good play by Hamill. Nice pass up to Delgado. Broken up by the street. Gambino. Good luck for Joe. 4 minutes to go.
Delgado, Gambino, and Caouette all on that.
One time a little by Waters. And a great save by Mumbo. Waters. Gambino now. The late coming up. Slash. The Waters players with 3 points in a row.
The frustration just walking over.
Well, it's mentioned frustration. This is a guy who's got a hat trick and his team's up 7-2. I question if all that's necessary.
Oh, for sure. I mean, more so on the Marmosets part, but yes, for sure. As far as the
right, yes. So, Waters will be in the box. Waters is all over the score sheet tonight, I think. Oh, he doesn't have to go to the exit again unless we miss an assist. He's got 3 goals and 2 penalties. Here's Dalton. And Cody couldn't find it with his skates. The Marmosets did score a power play goal in 11 seconds on another opportunity. Some good chances here so far. They only had 5 power play tallies last season. Life. Now. Could be a 3-on-1 here. 30 seconds. Power play. Camilla. Here's Gambino. It's a bad button. He'll shoot. Walk with the defense. That one-timer right on. Peters to stop. Camilla, a great one-timer there at the top of the face-off circle. And that'll kill the rest of the penalty time. Some good movement by the Marmosets guy. Just couldn't get anything on.
On the power play. John Cody was like the rest.
You want a few opportunities. Some of the angles in there, and a goal by number 97, McKinstry. So,
McKinstry's first goal of the season. Nice moves there, nice finish.
That was pretty with 136 to go. Hit him up right down the middle. And he made a nice move again. Looking at what to do. Shot just missed left side high. Oh, it was Monster. Over a minute to go, so. Got him, threw it in the middle, broken up. Got him. Andy's still going hard into the goal. Again, this is where men's league games can get ugly. They can get nasty. And that shot over the net. When you're up 6 goals and a minute to go, you don't need to be crashing the net. I don't care who you are.
Definitely the discipline is certainly frustration and the scoreboard. And as I said earlier, Ooze, it's not really necessary when you're up 6 goals now. Hey, playing hard this late, you know.
Peters is glove save at the other end. So, but that's the kind of thing my point is, the kind of thing where all mental gets a bad rap. Generally gets a bad rap. Stuff that doesn't need to be happening. It's okay, you know you won. Good job. Put yourself down the back. Sure, the Marmosets feel the score. Maybe there's history between these teams, more history, who knows, but I know it goes back 5 years we talked about that. But, so they hold it here and time them out in this one. Alright, so we are back and we talked about some key points at the beginning of the game. I think we talked about some new players on this Marmosets team that just still need to have a huge turnaround maybe in the win-loss column at this point. They have 4 new players, and that includes Mr. Cody, who was here 5 years ago. So they got half a new team here.
Well, I think it was obvious they really missed Mike Kelsey tonight. I mean, they just couldn't replace his offensive firepower, his goal scoring capabilities, and I think they just had trouble finding answers to replace him tonight. I think it's going to be really telling just how important Kelsey is for this Marmosets team to really go forward in the season and hopefully make the playoffs like they have in the past couple.
And on the other side, Ooze 8-2 winners tonight. I mean, clearly they were without Jeff Rose, their leading scorer, but they found guys to do what the Marmosets did.
Absolutely. I mean, Tyler Waters, as we mentioned, picked up right where he left off last game. A solid game from him. The Delahanty brothers both have been coming up big tonight. And it was just an all-around effort, really. I mean, so many different players got involved today for the Ooze. And they really tore it on late there in the third quarter.
So Ooze 12-8 shot advantage in that third period. So 3-period total, 39-28, favoring the Ooze, nearly 40 shots on Mr. Mumlo, who, to his credit, as much as we criticize that second period, he came extra on the third.
Oh, for sure. I mean, he started off really strong again. I mean, when you're getting such a barrage, and you could tell that the discipline, I think frustration, as I said, for the Marmosets was sinking in, and the Ooze are really pouring it on. So we did give up some goals in the third period there, but again, you can't.
So, just going to wrap it up from here, Shawn. It's been a pleasure working with you.
Absolutely, Dean.
The Ooze improved to 2-0 tonight, and with the 8-2 victory, the Marmosets will look to get back in the 1 early on this season. So again, thanks to our crew here, Justin Caouette and company.
And Joey Delgado, MVP Productions. For Shawn Francis, I'm Dean Cornelio. Good night here from Plainville Indoor Sports Arena. Once again, tonight's final, Ooze 8, Marmosets 2. Good night, everybody.